Okay. Did you already record?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a good stick on it?
This was. Yes. Checking the stairs now. Yes. Oh. I'm definitely fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good.
Now.
With the brain-spine interface I can control the stimulation by thought, so I can decide when to start and when to stop with the stimulation. Right now I can also maintain the step if I want. I am in full control of what the stimulation does, and that gives me a lot of freedom which I didn't have with previous therapy.
So there it's picking up well. That's nice. Huh?
Way too intense. You see, I'm balanced with the steps.
Too strong what?
Even for training, I don't feel it gives you better clearance.
It doesn't make sense if you cannot control the landing. It's not a step, it's just they would walk like Sebastian, only like you're thinking, and then Tom drops down.
So let's try, because the model now with that steam is picking up pretty well. Maybe like this in this position is too high. But,
Go outside.
but let's then go in the next side with the fraction probably will be good.
Do you think you need me in front? On the side.
Sorry?
Sorry.
I don't hear you, buddy. I'm here.
Yeah,
I stay on the back. Okay. So you tell me when you're ready. And I start steam.
Yes, sir. Can you sure?
Ready?
Yes.
And start steam.
So much easier. Left, take a bit, right?
Yes?
Are you doing that or not?
No.
Okay. Is this a new model also?
It's not a new model, it's the
Or is it
perfect model, let's say.
different? It's the perfect model.
Yeah,
Perfect.
one of
number
yesterday.
It's not big enough. No steam on the left.
Désolé. Changer juste tes mains. Je sais. Ah non, non, mais vas-y, mais.
C'est bon, ça.
Je voulais juste t'ajuster à. Tu sais qu'il va.
Ouais,
Il n'y a pas de miroir.
c'est ça.
I'm Gert-Jan Oskam. 12 years ago I got a accident and had a spinal cord injury. So I'm not able to move my legs anymore. The most surprising thing, I think, happened after 2 days. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I could control my hips. Like they were like the brain implant picked up what I was doing with my hips. So that was like the best outcome, I think, for everyone. The BSI adventure was it was a long journey, but at the end I can really build functional things from it. To just an example, I'm training 10 years to stand up with a friend having a beer. And that's something I think people don't realize.
To walk, the brain must send a command to the region of the spinal cord responsible for the control of movement. When there is a spinal cord injury, this communication is interrupted. Our idea was to re-establish this communication with a digital bridge, like an electronic communication between the brain and the region of the spinal cord that is still intact, that can control the leg movement.
We do 2 different surgeries. There is one surgery at the level of the brain. We do 2 little craniotomy, put electrodes in order to record the brain signal. And another surgery at the level of the spinal cord where we put electrodes on the top of the spinal cord at the place that is responsible for leg movement. So between these 2, there is communication, an electrical communication, a digital bridge that is then reactivated the legs. So when everything is installed, the patient has first to learn how to work with his brain signals, and we also have to learn how to correlate this brain signal to the spinal cord stimulation. But this is pretty short. In a few sessions, everything is linked and the patient starts training.
Rapidly, Gertjan could have a volitional control over the movement of his paralyzed muscles to perform movement. But of course, it took a lot of training to regain, full weight bearing standing, walking for extensive duration. And what we observed along the duration of this training is a digital repair of the spinal cord. Not only he could leverage this digital bridge in order to control his paralyzed muscle, but also show a recovery of neurological function he had lost for many years, suggesting that this digital bridge also promotes the growth of new nerve connections.